Namaste. I'm so happy you all are here. Are you? Are you happy too? I see it in your smile. Something's up. Really wonderful. And I think it's starting at the deepest core of us. The immortal soul is awesomely happy as well because we're getting it slowly but surely, right? A little bit at a time, little baby step at a time. I'd like to put something out here for you that when we come online every time, and I've said this countless times, I think, that we're building a field of love, we're building a field of light, we're building a field of peace, we're building an understanding of that we can step back from the everyday monotony, ordinary existence, so to speak, and just come into this place of healing. And so I want us all to think of this space that we come to here is the unconditional love. As the unconditional love grows, the new earth will unfold. All the things that we want to see in the new resurrection of our planet and our world, it's beginning with us and other light workers, as you know, and other amazing people that are just getting it too. And there's a whole bunch of us. And can you imagine, though, if you came here and your number one intention was to first feel the unconditional love of God for you? I mean, forget the world, for you. And with that comes this amazing thing called forgiveness. So we come here to heal everything. We come here to clean the slates. We come here to get not just a rinse, but a what I call a light bath and a Shakti shower. And we're cleansed and we're renewed and the love grows deeper and our day is brighter. Yeah, this is real. This is real, my dears. And I want to, as those of you who came to my soul talk yesterday, when I was talking about that Pope from India, I left out something really important. That when Brother Premamoy went to him and asked him to come to one of the SRF temples and give a talk, the first time that he went to him, the Pope gave a reason. He did give a reason, and his reason is that he asked, "What day is the talk?" And they said Sunday, and he said, "Uh-oh, no, I can't do it because on Sundays it's my day of silence." Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so when the brother Primoy went back to told Dayama he can't do it because it's his day of silence, she said, "Go ask him again. Go ask him again. I know he's going to say yes." So when he went back the second time, that's when he asked him, "Please come. Dayama wants you to come." And that's when he stared down this brother Primoy, this Pope from India, the Shankaracharya of India. And that's why he said, "Listen, my friend, if you give in to your slightest, littlest intention." Now, his intention was that on Sunday, I'm sorry, it's non negotiable. I'm in silence. If you give in to even your smallest, littlest intention, the rest will come down like an avalanche. Mm, yeah, that's the point I wanted. I thought about it all day and I said, dang, I didn't say that. I wanted to tell y'all right away that that's why he didn't come because he had already set his intention that Sundays, Gandhi was the same way. Gandhi wouldn't do any work, nothing on Sunday. He was a day of silence as well. So we don't want to give in to even the smallest little thing. All right, having said all that, I want to I want to bring us back to this time period that we are in. And we're still in this cycle of eclipses. There's going to be another one after the equinox. Got an equinox coming up, and we got an eclipse coming up a week after that. It's only a half of a moon, though. But I thinking the energetics is affecting the whole planet as it always does, but especially, some of you were on the broadcast with Flossie and Trisha, and we did the global, the peace. meditation for 3 months, when Flossie always would bring us back to this new earth. She'd always bring us back to, moving from 3D to 5D. She always brought us back to this idea that Pisces that ruled. Pisces is a masculine energy kind of thing, and the men that have been ruling this world and country and whatever is coming to an end in a couple months. And you know what's coming in its stead? The Aquarian age. So all of this is just, after these streams for me, I'm in another world. And that's what I want for us to be, in this other world, the world that is leading us to 5D consciousness. All right. So let me begin, and you can close your eyes. I want to share with you a little of this, um, what I just said, and then we'll start our meditation. All right. In a sense that we're going to start to really recognize what is 5D consciousness. If we are to go from 3D, HD, the old way, the old patterns, the old entitlements, and all these things that we have bought into for so long, we need to know, well, what is the 5D consciousness? That's why we're here, my dears. We're really right on the cusp of the most amazing shift in planetary history. How does that sound? I don't know. That's just how I feel. Okay. So, dear friends, the recent lunar eclipse has officially opened the eclipse corridor energetic vortex. This first special energetic period of the year will last until March 28th, 2025. I'm posting daily updates on the energies as we walk together this new eclipse corridor, which he calls a corridor of energetic vortex. As we walk together this new eclipse corridor to help you navigate and make sense of what might be happening within you and around you. As we move deeper into the eclipse passageway and closer to the equinox by the end of this new week, the energies become more intense. As you can see, planet Earth is now being showered what they call the end of the light codes of the first lunar eclipse and the beginning of the wave of, they call them light codes. I think it's brilliant. Light codes, codes coming in from the highest consciousness. Light codes slowly arriving for the second solar eclipse that will take place a week after the equinox. The main objective of this intense combination of past and future eclipse, see, it's representing the past and the upcoming future. Eclipse information we are receiving these days is to trigger our personal and collective evolution. We are moving away from inflexible, outdated, limiting 3D, and I add HD for heavy delusion, limiting 3D HD structures into more fluid, lighter, compassionate, forgiving, and loving 5D ways of being. Gosh, it's in the horoscope, my dears. This shift, and we are somehow, once again, meant to be here, right on the cusp of it. This is a reason why it may seem that certain aspects of your life seem to be dissolving and moving away from your timeline, because you are moving into new ways of being that are no longer able to hold the old and outdated low frequency patterns of Pisces. The physical and emotional symptoms you may be experiencing these days are related to this 3D, 5D shift. Now we can start to feel what it's like to practice 5D. As we walk through this eclipse corridor, take a step back. My dears, I'm inviting you to take a step back every time you come to this meditation, and for as long as you can throughout the day. That's the first secret of 5D consciousness. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. I'll let you muse on that for a minute. Step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Feel the unconditional love pouring in. Feel the light bath. Feel the Shakti energy coming in as your breath. And take the biggest vista viewpoint you can from yourself, your little self, our little whining, complaining, worried, anxious self. Keep stepping away from the limited vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Step away even further from the limited vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Step away, my dears. As far away as you've ever attempted to go from the little self. Remember the unconditional love. Don't ever forget that. You live in unconditional love. Feel the blessings of forgiveness and compassion pouring into you. Keep trying to change your perspective in shifting your point of view and zooming out. Keep trying to change your perspective, your point of view. Let yourself go and zoom out. We are but a speck of dust. We are but a speck of dust in the universe. Yet, yet, we think everything revolves around us. Unconditional love revolves around us. Forgiveness and compassion revolve around us. We become so lost in our individual experience that we do not realize that we're building fences and walls, and we create invisible borders. And most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. Say goodbye to your 3D self. This is what we're saying goodbye to. But the clutches of Pisces still is going to do everything in its power to keep you building bridges, not bridges, but invisible borders. Say goodbye. Use all the power of your soul and mind and heart. Say goodbye to the old you. And feel the unconditional love instead. This moment is just a breath in the timeline of your life. This moment is one breath, just one, in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment. Our life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of our soul's experience. This life, our entire life, is just a fleeting moment in the tapestry of our soul's existence. And our soul's existence our soul's experience is but a flash in the timeline of the known universe. And the unknown and the known universe is just a grain of sand in the unknown divine multiverse. The unknown universe is just a grain of sand in the unknown divine multiverse. Keep zooming, because there's only love. It's the reality. The more you zoom away from the ego, the more love you will experience, and faster the new earth will unfold. Today, please take a moment to see the bigger picture and look at your life from a higher and more heart centered perspective. Find deep compassion in your heart, deep compassion for all life right now in your heart. And please acknowledge how far you have come in the timeline of your soul's journey, lifetime after lifetime. Can you feel the light codes being infused in you, my dears? And even though our presence on this planet is just a flash in the universal timeline, please know that by being here on Earth during this evolutionary period, you are assisting in creating a more loving and compassionate planet. What you focus on, you become. You are part of the divine team co-creating the 3D to 5D evolutionary jump. Don't even try to think about the words you just heard. Feel the vibration coming from your heart and soul. Feel. Feel the difference. In 3D consciousness versus 5D. And celebrate today. These aren't just one-off meditations. They're a continuance of a divine plan to assist us in this evolutionary jump from ego to soul, from human to divine. We're making baby steps. We're just getting downloaded from one meditation to the next. Have you felt that yet? The continuity of what our soul is leading us with, the pattern that's developing, and we just barely begun. Dream about this now. Throughout the day, step back all day. Feel the unconditional love. Every heartbeat, every breath, every moment. Forgive and forget as soon as you fall back to 3D and know you're on this amazing divine adventure. We thank you, O Spirit, for giving us the strength and the will and the courage and the love to not doubting a thing. In our hearts, we know. In our souls, we experience. And in this moment, we give our lives to you. May thy will be done. And so it is, and so be it. I know this is something out of, you know, the Soul Rebel Alliance and the Empire Strikes Back, you know. I know this is a faraway galaxy that we're, of consciousness that we're reaching for. Yet, at the same time, it seems as true can be. So, again, don't even think about what we said or what you heard. Let it absorb. Let it absorb. You know, walk with your intuition today. Imagine that this is 100% true because it is true. No matter who says it or who's telling us this information, right? I'll tell you who's telling us this information. It's your soul. It's our souls. So enjoy this day like none other day. And don't try to decide on anything, right? Go into this cave, this meditation cave that we've created, and feel the unconditional love, forgiveness, and compassion before you decide anything. All right? No more using your little thinking mind and what you think you know. That's all got to go. And the faster it goes from you and me, individuals, the quicker is the unconditional love going to unfold the new earth. In our lifetimes, yeah, you could do this for your children. That'd be great. But you know, the greatest strength comes when you do it for you. That's putting on that mask, right? That oxygen. You don't put it on the kid, you put it on you so you can make sure the kids are going to have it. Yeah, from you to the kid. So, anyway, how do you all feel? My loyal, not my loyal, but God's loyal children of the light. Huh?
I feel really good. And I had to miss yesterday morning. Um, and but my alarm on my phone rang at 2 in the afternoon, and I was in the middle of a busy environment, and I just stopped what I was doing, and all of your faces and that feeling just kind of popped up. And then again at 8 p.m. I was like, wow, this is because I could put myself in a place where I could feel each of you and see each of you.
Yeah.
And it was really meaningful and brought me back. So I think the old Dr. Pepper analogy is really good. You know,
Yeah.
it sticks with us because of our age, I'm sure. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
just so
So I
fantastic.
don't know whose idea was that. Your idea, Tom? It was really good. I like.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
11, 2, and 8. We're 11, 2, and 8. Dr. Pepper's 10, 2, and 4. That's all right. We can make a little change there, right? Yeah. All right.
I don't think the time really matters. It's the
Um,
idea of the whole thing,
That's
you know.
exactly right. But let's just say that we're in the timeless zone now. We're in the timelessness now. We, again, we you know we're getting off of the thinking mind, so we have no mind and we have no time frame at all. We're just existing, and that's tomorrow. I think is gonna. We're just gonna continue. I already know what we're gonna say tomorrow, okay? Because there says continuity. You can only say so much. And I did talk a lot today, but I thought maybe was just a download. It was a new experience where we could just feel the words, whatever, and just feel the download come in. And especially just this love, unconditional love is always here with us, and it's always with us. And so one day it's all going to just merge together, and we're going to be enlightened beings or awakened beings quicker than we can ever imagine, too. Yeah, let's shoot
I do
for.
think we're on the cusp of something, and I was reading about the March 21st event, whatever portal type of a shift, or we're choosing a path, and that path is going to be magnified
Yeah.
very quickly. It's
Wow.
already happening.
So Tara, that's so good because what do you want magnified? Do you want the old to be magnified, or do you want the
No, I'm making
destruction?
changes. I'm making
I know
changes.
you are.
More
Exactly.
joy, more compassion, more kindness, more love.
Ah, wow. I'm feeling it. I just got goosebumps you saying that.
And stepping into our higher selves
Whew.
now. It's
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. I
It's
agree.
time.
I agree. Yeah, this is a real deal. So now we're really going to feel each other because we're more, another level, another little aha, and they just keep growing in baby steps. I call them baby gigantic steps. Yeah, baby
True.
gigantic steps. Cami, I'd love to see you. Thank you so much for coming on. I don't know where Ash lives, but I know she wanted to be here. And Sarah, you can listen to that, that audio, the soul talk and everything. Yeah. On
I got it, and I have will have time today to sit down, and I will. Well, that's not the way I wanted to say that. I will make time today to to sit
Girl,
down and watch.
this soul is hot, man. She's on fire. Yeah. Hi, Ash. Good to see you. Missed you all weekend.
Hello, I've missed you all. I've
Yeah.
had a really lovely weekend with some like-minded yogis, and we've been doing
That
some
sounds.
meditation of our own, but I'm thinking of all of you. I really have, and such a beautiful group and a beautiful morning. Nice to see you all.
Yeah. Yeah. And I see David down here at the bottom of my picture. David, nice to see you, man. This is David from the health club that I go to, and we met in the sauna. Anyway, thank
Yeah, I've been listening while feeding my parrots.
you.
Sort of
Got
a
it.
long process. So.
Nice, man. Nice, nice. Well, I'm glad that you're coming on, brother, and hope it gives you some fuel for the day.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, just with anything, just like, I mean, sometimes I try and do things like with no background just to keep it really one thing at a time. But like at a time like this where I'd normally be listening to music, just, hearing like just loving high vibrational spells,
Yeah.
it just positive spell casting in my life.
Okay.
It's just great to start the day.
Yeah. Awesome, bro. I'll see you soon, huh? Thanks, man. All right, you all. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna have a continuation of this, so can't wait. We'll continue. This is a continuance.
To be continued.
Right. The joy.
Every day, and it's a lifeline to the divine, truly.
Yeah.
It's been life changing, and I'm thank you so much, Tom, for doing.
Well, the bottom line, why we have this consistency and why you're here almost every time you can be is because the world is pushing us to this. The pain, the suffering we see in the world and the ridiculousness of most of the stuff is pushing us, right? That's why
Mhm.
they say suffering is the greatest prod to remembrance of truth. Yeah.
True.
So let's just thank our creator for giving us the push, giving us the extra energy, giving us the insights and all those wonderful things, the 5D consciousness, and the faster that not to rush because we take baby gigantic steps. Every one of those steps is helping our world tremendously, tremendously. So I appreciate everybody, and this we're not the only tribe. There's a lot of amazing people going inside. They're not pretending. They're not marching. They're doing the real work of breaking down that old system of our 5D consciousness, 3D consciousness, and saying goodbye. Thank you for all the teachings you gave me, but I'm not interested in you anymore. And then they go to their 5D practice. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see y'all. Yeah, let's do our thing. Love, we love, we care, and we share or pour our heart into it. Woo-hoo. I know, right? All right, everybody. Thanks so much for your beautiful light. You feel it. I got goosebumps from you. Deb, we'll be talking later. Bye bye, you guys.